if you would please come up and just state your name and your capacity within the district. And
Keith Stein, parent in the district. I'd like to address the board on a recent law change that's happened in Niagara. I've got some slides. Can I hand them to you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. You can pass them around. Here you go. Here you go. Sorry. Here you go. Recently, the state of Iowa has passed the non-discrimination and indoctrination law. The law talks about, and excuse me, I'm nervous here. Each school district may continue training that fosters a workplace learning environment. However, the superintendent of each school district shall ensure that any curriculum or mandatory staff or student training provided by an employee of the school district or by a contractor hired by the school district does not teach, advocate, encourage, promote, or act upon specific stereotyping and scapegoating towards others on the basis of democratic group membership or identity. Also, each school district shall prohibit its employees from discriminating against students or employees by political ideology or characteristics protected under the Federal Civil Rights Act of 1964. There was a slide presentation in American Literature class a few weeks ago. There were 6 slides, and it was part of a bigger discussion on the American Dream. Slide number 5, I'd like to draw your attention to, shows that the American Dream is unattainable, basically, unless you're white. I'm sorry, I have a problem with that. None of the slides discuss how the American work ethic is to the American Dream. Why not have a different slide showing like Elon Musk leaving South America to come to America, to South Africa to come to America to change the world? When I learned of this, I reached out to the school district to include the school board and the school. I had one board member respond and say, check with his principal. Mr. Struess called me the next morning, was very cordial and understanding, said he would get Mr. Erickson. I then heard from Mr. Erickson. He did look into this. He told me it was a nonpartisan part of a bigger discussion, and this was meant to promote discussion. First off, I'm asking, don't need an answer right now, why the need not to tell us it was nonpartisan? Why is it even being political? What type of discussion that we have oppressors versus the oppressed? Look at slide number 5 if you draw any other conclusion. That slide bases someone's outcome in life based on the melanin content of their skin. Is this what we're teaching? Pitting one group against another based on the color of their skin? This right here is soft bigotry of low expectations. The course is American Lit, and they're using political cartoons to put seeds of doubt in students that they cannot make it in this great country. That if you have a certain melanin content in your skin, you'll be able to make it just based on that. Slide 3 shows the American Dream is not possible, yet people around the world are dying younger. I've had students in this district that have had her tell me that students in her class are graded differently based on their gender or their political beliefs. I've been told if you're a male athlete, that's 2 strikes against you. One student bragged they bragged that they made it seem like they were a liberal on the paper they wrote, and they got a good grade. I contacted the school last year about social media posts about this teacher. I also contacted the board and was told by many this is not tolerated. I was told this was a private and internal matter, and I would not be able to know the specifics of the outcome. I'm wondering if I need to do a FOIA request to see, because I don't think things are changing in this classroom. This teacher was seen on a YouTube video with another teacher saying that the white male is the most dangerous person in society. With this new bill, does this type of teaching meet the guidelines? One of the other bills discusses, and it was signed into law, the establishment of charter schools without the blessing of the district. We keep having teachers like this and parents feeling disenfranchised because nobody seems to care. We will have someone start a charter school in our great district. In closing, the slide presentation teaches students to be victims. The slides do not show what work ethic does for students later in life. My children have not been handed anything and have worked for everything they have earned. Again, the lesson is sowing seeds of discontent and pitting one group of students against the other. The American Dream is alive. We should celebrate it. We as parents, in a partnership with the school district, are here to make the next generation of great Americans. Shouldn't we be striving for excellence? Thank you.
So as you know, this is not a topic on our discussion today. We are not going to be able to comment or say anything about it. But there will be, if somebody wants to bring this up, if the board wants to bring it up as a formal discussion, then we will certainly bring it back at another meeting.
Okay.
We are aware of the bill that was signed by Kim Reynolds, I think it was last week, and I know that Mr. Struess is aware of it as well. Okay.